Welcome back. Today we're honoring the remarkable Nancy Wilson, a true legend whose voice, artistry, and elegance have captivated listeners for decades. More than just a celebrated singer, Nancy was a genre-defying force, seamlessly weaving her way through jazz, pop, soul, and R&B, all while embodying a level of grace and talent that set her apart in every era. Her story isn't just one of stardom, it's about passion, perseverance, and a lasting impact that stretches far beyond the spotlight. Born Nancy Sue Wilson on February 20th, 1937, in the small town of Chillicothe, Ohio, her path to fame began humbly. Raised in a close-knit family that prized honesty and hard work, Nancy's love for music was clear from a young age. Singing in church choirs and local gatherings, she stunned audiences with a voice full of warmth, emotion, and depth far beyond her years. At just 15, she claimed victory in a television talent show, a moment that didn't just mark a win, but signaled the beginning of a lifelong journey in music. Though she briefly entertained the idea of becoming a teacher, the pull of music was too strong to ignore. Her earliest gigs were regional, performing on local radio and in clubs, but everything shifted when she moved to New York City in the late 1950s. It was there she crossed paths with the legendary jazz saxophonist Cannonball Adderley, whose guidance helped secure her a deal with Capitol Records in 1959. From that moment on, her star rose quickly. Her first recordings introduced the world to a vocalist who could breathe emotional nuance into every lyric, telling stories with a subtlety and power few could match. Throughout the 1960s, she climbed the charts with standout hits like Guess Who I Saw Today and You Don't Know How Glad I Am, and delivered unforgettable collaborations with jazz greats like George Shearing and Adderley himself. Nancy didn't just sing, she interpreted, she stylized, she made each performance entirely her own. On stage, she radiated elegance, confidence, and a magnetic charm that drew in audiences everywhere she went. But Nancy Wilson's reach extended well beyond her music. She brought her charisma to television with unforgettable guest appearances on shows like The Carol Burnett Show, and she even fronted her own Emmy-winning variety program, The Nancy Wilson Show. She transitioned smoothly into acting, taking on roles in popular series like Hawaii Five-O and The Cosby Show, proving that her talent had no boundaries. Her journey is one of extraordinary longevity and quiet strength. Over a career spanning 5 decades, Nancy recorded more than 70 albums, earned 3 Grammy Awards, and became affectionately known as the girl with the honey-coated voice. She navigated the shifting tides of the music industry, personal trials, and societal change with poise, never straying from the core of her artistry. When she stepped away from the stage in 2011, she left behind more than a celebrated discography. She left a legacy grounded in authenticity, resilience, and timeless class. Nancy Wilson's legacy is more than a collection of beautiful songs. It's a story of breaking barriers, of elevating standards, and of showing the world what it means to lead with both talent and heart. Whether she was interpreting a jazz classic or paving the way for Black women in entertainment, Nancy did it all with intention and integrity. Her life reminds us that true greatness isn't measured by headlines alone, but by the lasting inspiration a person leaves behind. And for generations to come, Nancy Wilson will remain a shining example of what it truly means to be iconic.